looks every shelf, just to try and find that one thing. Well, you know, I mean, if someone else has already found it, then hey. Also, saying that is under the assumption that it has been put on the map. With Treyarch's sneaking mule kick on every map, you know. What's to say they didn't sneak other things on? Just that no one's noticed or found them yet. Because when you think about it, a lot of people don't really play the older maps much anymore. And you know, there are still quite a few that do play, just nowhere near as many that play the newer maps. So like, Kino and Ascension and that are basically dead compared to like what Moon is. Well, obviously that's because Moon's like a new map and that. And then the people that do play the older maps are people who's maybe that map is their favourite, or maybe what was I going to say? See, with me just getting trapped in that corner, then I have completely and utterly lost my train of thought. Basically, maybe the people who are playing the older maps, maybe they don't have the newer expansions, or maybe it's just their favourite maps. You know, but at the same time, there really isn't as many playing the older ones, sadly, as there are playing the newer ones. Because I personally think like each zombie map that comes out gets worse and worse. I mean, compare the World at War maps to the ones on Black Ops. Yeah, I definitely prefer the World at War maps, to be honest. I mean, there's just something about them that makes them exciting and makes them fun. I don't know what though. It's just like my opinion on them. Or the Black Ops maps, I don't know. It's like Ascension. You know, yeah, I like that better than Kino. Call of the Dead. Yeah, I wasn't too fond of that map, nor am I too fond of that map. And then there's Shangri-La. Shangri-La definitely is a map I really do not like. I just can't enjoy it. I mean, it's not so much a hard map, but I don't know, it's just not fun really, to me anyway. And then there's Moon. Now Moon, I think, like, it's an easy map, but personally I think they made it too easy. I mean, I know obviously it's so people can get further and so on, but when it comes to the point that, you know, like, in the biodome on Moon, you can basically survive without jugging. You can survive the whole time without getting hit. And if you keep, like, the excavator out of the biodome, which I always do, like, I always carry the hacker in the biodome, then when the excavator comes down, I run through to the starting area, because you can survive. You can survive without the gas mask. Spacesuit, sorry. You can survive without that. So, you know, like, you don't need that. That's only for if you don't care about the excavators. But with the excavators down, upside in that, like, if you get a drop from the zombies, you can use. So I just skipped a bit there. Like, when I get to the starting area and I want to turn the excavator off, I always throw a Gersh. That will keep you safe for more than enough time while you hack the excavator. And then, you know, like, once you've hacked the excavator, like, you throw maybe 1 or 2 Gershies so you can get back. Maybe 1. And then, like, when you're thinking, when you get a drop in that, just throw a Gersh, use the hacker, 5,000 points, max ammo, just like that. And obviously in the biodome, it's very easy to do a lap without getting hit. So basically on Moon, they've made it possible to, well, they've made it possible to go to any round without even trying, really. That to me is personally too easy. I mean, I'd have liked like maybe more of a challenge from Moon, like maybe a little like Shangri-La, but what I mean with that is just make like the biodome area just a little smaller. Now to have my nicotine intake again. Let's go, zombies, come on. Where you at, boy? Still though, I wonder what Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops is going to be like compared to zombies. I mean, obviously, you know, you are going to have to take cover because unlike zombies, they can shoot you. Whereas zombies and that, you just, like, you can easily run a rape train to get far because they can only hit you. Whereas on Spec Ops, you're also not going to be able to, like, just make them run around, are you? Because they're just going to shoot you. So I wonder, like, how hard is it going to be to get really high? How the general gameplay of it will play out. How hard it's going to get in the higher rounds. Or maybe, like, how the juggernauts are going to affect it. Like, if a juggernaut comes down, how much are you going to have to change your strategy to deal with him? Or maybe there's even going to be more than one juggernaut. So, Spec Ops, I'm not even going to guess what that's going to be like. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say it's basically going to be like playing the single player on Veteran. Like, obviously, the easier, like the lower rounds in that will be like playing it on Recruit or normal. And then the higher you get, the higher the difficulty gets until it's like Veteran. That's personally what I think it's going to be like. I mean, that's just a guess though, and I'm not going to take any more guesses other than that. Right, you know what, I'll buy Claymore since I'm here. But, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3 story player. Don't know how that's actually going to turn out. I mean, obviously, we know what the story for it is. But, is it going to be a direct continuation from Modern Warfare 2? Like, as soon as Shepard dies... Shepard? Wait, is it Shepard? I can't remember his name. But are you basically going to continue Modern Warfare 3? Like, as soon as Modern Warfare 3 starts, are you going to be, like, as soon as you kill that guy at the very end? Or is it going to be, like, a few days, a few weeks, or maybe after, like, they've been on the run for a while? Is it going to be like that, or something, you know? I just can't take a guess at that. And how is it even going to end up? I mean, we know who they're going after. Unfortunately, I can't say his name because I honestly can't remember it. Ooh. But, yeah. Like, so we don't even know the full story of Modern Warfare 3 yet, and with the game coming out in roughly a month, I would consider that a little unusual since most of the story for COD is normally leaked a bit before, like before the game comes out. And then of course there's multiplayer. Now, with Modern Warfare 3, there's not as much multiplayer footage running around as there was of other, like, Call of Duty games. So, we can't take a guess on how that's going to be just from that. And obviously we're not trying it ourselves. Oh, excuse me. Obviously we're not trying it ourselves and that. You know. Like, we just can't decide how it's going to be. I mean, I know a lot of people, like the big YouTubers like Machinima and so on, that have actually played it at COD XP have said it's identical to like it just plays like Modern Warfare 2. To me, that's a good thing, but also a bad thing. If oh, there we go, finally got signed out because my net's been failing a little recently. But yeah, like it's good and bad playing like Modern Warfare 2 for a few reasons. Like, obviously, I will enjoy playing like Modern Warfare 2 because I am a very big sniper. You know, like, I do enjoy quick scoping. I prefer playing with a sniper than with a regular weapon. You know, it's not because obviously I do YouTube and that, so it's not because of that. I just generally enjoy playing with a sniper more than a regular gun. Because a regular gun, to me, you know, like, it requires aim, but not as much. Because with a regular gun and that, you know, you can just hip fire spray. Whereas with a sniper, you're always on the edge. If you miss one, like if you miss one or two shots, you're basically fucked. So you do need a good aim, and that's what I like about sniping: the challenge of running around with a sniper and still managing to, you know, like do good, get the win. That is what I enjoy about sniping, because you're always on the edge of your seat. But if it's going to play like Modern Warfare 2, then what are the maps going to be like? I mean, obviously, like Black Ops, the maps on Black Ops, don't suit snipers. I mean, personally, that's one reason why I don't like Treyarch. They've done it like in World at War, they've done it in Black Ops. They don't make sniping easy, but they also make it... Basically, to me, Treyarch try and snip out sniping. Like, the maps on World at War and the maps on Black Ops don't really suit sniping. I mean, of course there's Hazard on Black Ops, and you know, there's probably 1 or 2 maps on World at War, I can't remember.